All right, so today I'm gonna take you through one of Houston, Texas's newest, hottest, #1 master plan communities, Elyson. So if you're looking for Katy ISD, incredible location, close to Katy, Texas, close to Cypress, Texas, close to the medical center, close to the energy corridor, brand new construction homes from 300,000 all the way up into the millions, multiple schools already done, incredible shopping, plus something secret that is gonna be in that corner we're gonna discuss at the end of this video. You're gonna wanna stick tuned to. Multiple different parks, soccer fields, everything that you would need, including private schools. That's where we're at today. This is an area that you're probably sleeping on, but you're gonna wanna hurry up and get into this community. We're doing things a little bit different. We're gonna vlog the entire community and show you why we think this is probably one of the best master plan communities, not only in Houston, but Katy, Texas. So we're gonna go through the area, we're gonna vlog it, you'll see everything, and then we'll jump on the map and we'll organize where we're at today. You do not wanna miss at the end what I talk about is going in over here as well. But since we are the original Living in Houston, Texas channel, and we understand actually by asking many of you what the most important aspect is, it is knowing the area before finding the dream house. So that's what we're doing today. Let's go check out Elyson in Katy, Texas.
All right, Jackson, here we are. Does this look familiar, my friend?
It does.
Right here is the row of model homes. This community is sprinkled with over 22 model homes throughout Elyson in Katy, Texas. But I'm telling you, it's not this right now, Jackson. It's what's behind you.
What's that?
This is called Lakeside Landing. This is where you have the splash pad, you have the community center, you have a gym right over there to the left, and then you have the walking trails in the lake over here. I'm telling you, it's absolutely gorgeous, but today we want to feature what this community is all about and what's around it for proximity, location, and convenience.
Ooh, man, that was a good one, JoJo. First and foremost, you know what I see?
What you see?
We got a splash pad here for the chilling.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, JoJo. We wanted to, again, showcase this stuff because you're going to be living in the community. And these little splash pads, there's multiple of them throughout the community. If you've got little kids, you know how important those are, even in the heat of the day. And so when it is a scorcher of a day, the beautiful part is they built this massive covered patio. So I could only imagine that that's going to be filled up with people. You're going to have your beach towels, your beach bags with all the sunscreens, the food, the snacks. And so you have that.
Let me
right
tell
there.
you this, Jackson. What is the big benefit about being in this community? Look, there's hidden gems out here, but every master plan community we're going to, we just had a call with a group of guys that you were on that Zoom call with. And I tell you what, some people were looking in Centura, which is great with Lagoon. However, this is still in Katy. And one of the benefits is you can get the 4,000 plus square foot home out here and still have great proximity to everything else.
Yeah, that's right. We did show that, what was that, the Highland home on the 80-foot lot. So big, almost custom style homes, but this is what we're talking about right here,
Look, it's gorgeous
JoJo.
out here, yeah. We're gonna be getting into the springtime. Right now, we're still towards the last week of February 2025.
I know. So I almost feel a little bit bad because you look out at the grass, like, man, it's brown. What's going on? It's February, y'all, and it's about 60-something degrees. I look in every direction beyond us here, and actually just around the corner, she went. Multiple people out right now currently walking their dogs. There's a lot of doggy stations. And so this is what you're gonna notice. JoJo, come down here real quick. You've got to explain the lake system here, not only in Elyson, but why are there a lot of these throughout these communities here?
Well, not only aesthetic-wise do these look great, they are for retention to mitigate against any type of overflow of water. So they do capture it. Again, guys, you are not out in a flood zone out here.
You're not, or you are?
You are not.
Not.
N-O-T, my friend.
Okay. So they also build these houses up quite a ways, it looks like.
Yeah, you can see from here how it goes all the way up.
Yep.
So this is a great development community. As you can see, aesthetic-wise, this is one of 2 pools that are out in the community.
Yep, for your use. And that's the good news is if you have or if you're anywhere in the community, even if you buy a resale home, you will have access cards, private access cards to both of this community center and the other one that both have gyms. You're gonna see even beyond these, there's multiple different areas with bocce ball, pickleball courts. So the other thing is too, they've got these big bridges that go across here. You know, we're right down the street from Bridgeland. And a lot of these lakes are gonna be stocked full of fish as well. And we're gonna show you, actually, it's got a lake over on the east side of the development by 99, right when you come in, that they're putting a boat launch in too for non-motorized boats, but that's gonna be a great little fishing lake. So now, I mean, you can almost feel like you're living out there in the camping world, taking the boats out fishing. You've got all the splash pads, you got all the pools. It's really cool. And check this out. You got a little sand spot right here for kiddos to go digging around. So I'm gonna take you around a little bit more and just show you.
This is called the dinosaur dig pit.
The what?
It's called the dinosaur dig pit.
Dino dig.
Dino dig.
Okay, we got the dino dig, and that is because they got a bunch of bones scattered throughout here. But again, if you got the young kiddos, you know how fun that is to have something for them to do. Got these really nice fences, and the cool part about these too is when you got the younger kids, you're with them, they can't get in and out. They have to physically go through a gate. And I know up in our area where Joe and I are at, we have the country club, and it's got a massive pool. It's got a splash pad, and all the kids love that splash pad. It's got the slides and everything, but it also has a gate right here. And if you look beyond it, this is obviously a chair and a setup. So they're going to be making sure that you have your access card, that you are actually from this development. They'll check you in, and they don't allow kids to just come blowing out of here as well. So having this fenced all the way around is really nice. And then just as you walk out, you've got the restrooms, changing areas. And then we go down here, which is easier to get to from the front, and we've got a workout gym. So again, you know, saving you on those monthly costs. There is a huge gym. We're gonna show you a lot of the commercial areas around here, but there we go. See if we can show, you can actually see behind me there, we've got full workout equipment. Got a guy on the old exercise machine right now, and people out in the street walking. So here's another view. You got multiple pools here. You got kind of a lap pool and then the bigger pool. And I love the end over there with the really shallow area and the chairs for you to sit, hang out, sunbathe, but also that's a great little 6-inch area back there for the kiddos, for the young kiddos to be knee deep. So very cool. Last but not least, JoJo, we're leaving the workout area. What's this building here?
Right here is a community center, and it overlooks the lake. But if you're going to throw a party or anything like that, that's where you're going to have the entertainment or some kind of community, you know, events or anything like that. But if you take a quick peek in there, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're going to have check-in stations. They're going to...
Yeah, so like little workstations as well, like someone's working in there, like a little conference room. But this over here, say you're having a party or an event and you don't want to host it at your house, open to the residents out here to rent out.
Yeah, so that's just one of the community centers, and then we'll take you to the original one. But we got a lot more to show you guys in this incredible Katy master plan community with those brand new Katy ISD schools. So let's keep going, JoJo.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Look at that turf popping right there. This is what I want to do. Big old chunk in my backyard, man.
This is nice. Keep it nice, lush, and green.
Oh, it's the best. All right, so we're actually going to show you one of the brand new schools that's going to be built. It's actually almost done right around the corner, but I had to show you something first. All throughout this community, and actually if you go into the Welcome Center, you're going to notice that they have a bunch of peach jams and raspberry jams, and got me a little bit. My favorite thing is I eat a lot of honey. I love local, raw, unfiltered honey. This is an actual pure, natural honey from Texas, but they have these vineyards. Now, obviously, again, we're in February right now, but all throughout the community, there's probably 6, 7, 8 of these things where they actually have these vineyards, and they're gonna be all different types of fruits. So it's actually kind of cool. People who like, you know, gardening or those kind of things, once these start to go, and you're gonna see the community help out to make sure these things are going right. But there's actually at the north end of the master plan community, and maybe we can highlight it here in a little bit, there is a section for $50 a year where you get your own private garden, and they even give you all the tools and everything that you would need to you know, have that garden. So if that's something you're interested in, you can actually do that here. And the other cool part about a new master plan community, this vineyard here comes with a taco truck. So there's actually these taco trucks because they're building all the houses and new construction, so they feed a lot of the workers. But I am not gonna lie and tell you that me and JoJo have not stopped at a few of these taco trucks out filming for hours in a day. But just thought that was cool. Again, we want to really give you a feeling of what this community is like, what a lot of these communities are like. And so you're right around the corner from lakes, from fishing lakes, from parks. You have all these little mini orchards everywhere. You're gonna have a garden area where you can pay for your own private garden. So anyways, we're gonna go down there. You can kind of see all the fence work and all that over there and show you the new Katy ISD Elementary School. So let's go show you that. All right, we're about to get to all the good stuff. I'm gonna show you the newest elementary in Katy, Texas, and the high school, the middle school, and some crazy neighborhood tours. We're gonna vlog the whole thing, but real quick, I want you to stay tuned to the very end because I'm gonna explain to you what's coming in the future at the front of Elyson. Plus, I'm actually gonna break down the map and show you where all of this is on the map to see if you would actually like, you know, how this community is set up too. So do not miss that map tour at the end and what's coming soon. So let's get back out there. All right, so we've just shown up here. This is the freshest, newest elementary school, Katy ISD, that they are building. So there's already one elementary school in this neighborhood. It's in the original section, which we're gonna go through as well. This is gonna be the new one. There's another elementary school, brand new, that is on the northwest section of the community as well, that currently the kids are going to. This one is actually gonna open up this fall, so here in probably another half of a year. They don't even have this one named on the map yet, but that will be, it's just unfair. Like, how incredible are those? That looks like you're looking at a university. So you're gonna have Katy ISD. Again, we can't steer in any way, but you can read about it online. And when we did our big, you know, meeting with a bunch of people, everybody was worried about the ISDs. So Katy ISD is going to draw a lot of people. They have incredible curriculum. They have incredible STEM programs. And the thing about them is, when you're in an ISD, this is me personally, I have 3 children. When you're in an ISD, the curriculum is the same throughout that ISD. Personally, you know, you go to the Cinco Ranches, everybody loves Cinco Ranch High School and all those schools, but this is Katy ISD, and these are all gonna be brand new, and they're not gonna be 20, 25-year-old schools anymore. So even a lot of the ones that we get up in the Kingwood area, where I'm from, they're older, so they're trying to do a bunch of remodeling to them and kind of get them up to standard. And here, right down the street from the orchard, from the lake, from your house, from the splash pads, walking distance, you know, you've got basically a university here now. Brand new high schools, middle schools just opened. We're going to show you those as well. And all, like, this whole development is going to be basically have its own schools from kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, and then they have charter schools, which are K through 12 as well. So again, another reason why, you know, this is such a big draw here. So it's just unreal to look at those from, look at this from back here, how big these schools truly are. Okay, so now we have come to the development where if you look just beyond us over here, it makes that elementary school look even bigger, but we're not too far from it. This is gonna be the newest section that's gonna be developed out. And as you can see, I mean, there's just so much space. Hundreds and hundreds of new homes. There's basically the original section at the front end. This is the kind of second section where we've been in today, and there's still a lot of build out there, and now they're moving to here. But as you see behind me, and this is what I was just talking with Jojo about, and he goes, man, this Elyson community is so sneaky because everybody looks at Sunterra, it's got the lagoon, and it's all the rage right now, but he's like, I would move here over Sunterra. And I always tell people that you have Freeman High School, Nelson Middle School already built out, okay? So these are all brand new schools, massive, Katy ISD, and then you're gonna have the new elementary school, obviously, going here with all this development. So now you're in a master plan community that already has 2 pools, community centers that are built out, 2 workout centers, all your racquetball, pickleball courts, and then they got parks galore. In fact, this is gonna be Adventure Park. This whole section right here is gonna be Adventure Park, and there's a sign on the corner there saying coming soon. So again, at the end of this video, then I'm gonna go through the map so that you guys know where all of this stuff is, especially if you're gonna be cruising in and looking at this stuff. And again, this is why we created this whole Original Living in Houston, Texas channel. And what everybody was talking about, you know, on this call is just how helpful it is, especially having that one-on-one Zoom consultation with us, with the team. I got a spider web in my face, to make sure that we help you plan out that drive when coming here, because this master plan community is almost bigger than the entire city that I grew up in. So if you imagine you're gonna try and do 3, 4, 5 of those in a day, you wanna make sure that you do the right ones. Again, here's our number. This is our email address down below. That is what we do, and we absolutely love when people reach out. Sometimes we get 15, 20 people a day reaching out, and we take time with each person individually and help you with your move here. So make sure you're copying that information down and booking that. But we're gonna continue this on. I mean, we're gonna wrap around, continue to show you just how incredible this community is. So let's keep going. All right, so some of you were asking for bigger homes and they don't have them in Centerra. We actually toured that house by Highland Homes. Wasn't done last time, it is now, is all of these courts. So in this section, again, anybody gets to use that, is all the pickleball courts. And then they have these fenced off tennis courts as well. But we wanted to really just show you, you know, some of the houses that are being built in this area, this section. So Joe, through here, I mean, you got Perry, Highland, a lot of the main builders.
Oh yeah, and the nice ones too.
So over here, we had people say they wanted bigger homes. They couldn't find them in Sunterra, right? But this is where they can do that?
They can do that. Even if this area doesn't work, there's plenty of others. But yes, this is where you can get, I mean, these go up into the millions. Not saying these are right here, but I'm just saying the community as a whole does have $1 million properties.
Yep.
And so what,
go ahead.
what that means is, you're going to get that 4,000 or 5,000 square foot home if someone really needs it. This section right here is absolutely beautiful. Look, you have Highland Homes. Yeah. We've done videos out here before. You guys seen the aesthetics of what they even do on the inside of it, not only on the outside. You got the beautiful Perry, I think, that you're glancing at.
Yeah.
Several different type of builders out here, which is really great. And this is the new section.
Yep. Many more new sections just like this coming.
We're at a standstill right now because the construction is just going on everywhere out here.
So what we're gonna do, flip around, Joe. So as Joe turns that bad boy around, now you can kind of see the style home. God, I love those peaks and the white brick house there. But again, no matter where you go in this master plan community, you're gonna have these fishing lakes, these retention ponds, the lakes. But with all the future development, guys, there's actually a bunch of new sections coming available that are gonna be, you know, just outside of here. And they have these lakes, so if lake living per se is on the docket for you, you can do that. And so the other thing that does is you'll notice when we actually do the drone footage, and you notice a lot of the houses that back up to the lakes, they have bigger backyards. They have a little bit more of that privacy, and then you have a gate that goes right to a walking path, so you can immediately just walk from the back door, you know, out here. But yeah, this is where obviously, I mean, man, you see some of these houses along here. Very big. And then to have community center there, anybody in the community gets to use this stuff. Tennis courts, pickleball courts, all of that. But these are really nice homes. Now you're starting to get those 65-foot lots, 60 foot, maybe even 70, where you have, you know, a lot more space in between. And check it out, guys, just what I'm walking on is you've got these sidewalks, you know, on both sides of the street. It's a very important thing, and a lot of the new developments are doing it, thankfully. The first one I moved into didn't have sidewalks. That was another reason we had to get out of there with young kiddos, man. They didn't really have anywhere safe to walk around, ride around, so I love seeing that. But yeah, we're just kind of, actually you can see off into the distance over here, a bunch of new roofs going on over there, and then that's kind of over there by where that new elementary school is. All the future building is going down there, so there's a lot of these houses being built along the lake that wrap around here as well. So pretty cool.
All right, here we are. You got to check out a little bit of the recreation, Jackson, because I got some of them skills right here on the full court basketball court.
Man, stick to being the GOAT real estate agent when people move and relocating, Joe. But leave the hoops to me, okay? I'm the hooping fool. Actually, I'm sore today because I had practice with my 12-year-old yesterday, but this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is nice, man. Nice full court.
And not only that, the thing I noticed, because I'm a hooper, we got breakaway rims, the full 72-inch glass. So this is cool, having this full sport court here. Plus, man, this park, JoJo.
Plus, this park right here, not only is it state-of-the-art, it is covered for our summer months when the heat is coming on. Yep. But look over there, you have flower trail. There's dirt trails over there, it expands, but look at this park right here. And also to note, they have restrooms in every spot where your kids can be, so you don't have to leave the fun.
Yep, so really important factors there. One, you do have the restrooms, water stations, but two, these canvas tents are unbelievable. They're actually SPF tents. I have over my pool, it's just no tree. I got big trees in Kingwood, but right over the pool, I got no shade, JoJo. So I bought some of these off of Amazon. And let me tell you, it keeps your pool like 5-8 degrees cooler.
Well, right here I'm in the sun, and then I back up a little bit, and now it gets cool again.
Yeah, so these things work amazing. And again, we're out here kind of in the Katy area, so you're not gonna have the big old growth pine trees and stuff you'll have more in the northeast sections. So to have these parks, guys, I gotta travel all around Houston to find really cool parks like this to take my kids to.
Yeah, this is great.
We don't really have anything like this. They're starting to build them at all the elementary schools, but to have this right in your community It is awesome. And then like Joe said, that actually goes the Wildflower Trail, and it goes up and over the bayou, and then you have kind of nature walking all throughout there. Something else that's really cool,
The dog park.
we got bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay right through there through the trees, and they have canvas tents over there for the furry four-legged friends. But you have a massive, huge dog park. Check that out. Now, not only do you have a dog park, but beyond that, there's soccer goals and a big field as well. And so when we were in the Welcome Center, I'm like, did they hold like, you know, games there and practice? She says, oh yeah, all the time. They, you know, everybody practices there. So now you don't have to leave much. And again, with what we're gonna share at the end of this video coming here soon at the front end of the neighborhood, plus all of the retail, the shops, dog parks, huge kid parks, basketball courts, tennis courts. You have everything you need here,
You
JoJo.
have everything you need, and like you had mentioned just now, when we get to the final destination,
Yep.
this is a development same as Cinco Ranch. So I mean, it's exploding out here, but all this that you get to come out here, even the picnic tables are shaded, Jackson.
Yep. And they got that barbecue pit right there, JoJo.
You know we do with our barbecues.
So
Texas, baby.
yeah, you got the really cool park here. That's awesome, JoJo. So what we're gonna do too, because hey, you may want a new construction home, but there's the original section over there that still has a ton of things for you to do that you get access to. And that's another thing I asked her. One, do you get access to that? And two, do you see a lot of people using both? She says, absolutely. People frequent both of them a lot and get to use all of the resources. So we're gonna take you over there too, because you might as well see what else you get, right?
That's right.
You can go down the slide, JoJo.
I could probably handle it.
All right, we still have so much to show you, but just a sneak peek real quick. If you didn't know, we have our very own, it's the first of its kind, originalhoustontexas.com. If there's one thing that people said on the call when we had so many people moving here on our Zoom call, they said, your guys' website is literally the greatest thing in the world. There's no traps, there's no, we're not gonna beat you over the head with phone calls. It is the greatest resource, and I just want you guys to know that it is there. originalhoustontexas.com, and what you can do is you can go to explore the area, and if this Elyson area is something that you're looking into, well, right here you go to Katy, Texas. This is an interactive map. It's the first of its kind. You can actually hover over Elyson. We have a bunch of different videos, not only there, but in Katy, or a bunch of other areas in Katy. This is what we're getting downloaded almost 4 or 5 times a day, is people downloading the relocation guide, and that is helping people obviously, you know, with their move here. And then what this does is it populates a bunch of houses for sale, and you can kind of hone in on the area, maybe Elyson, right? And if you start hearting and liking some of these properties, it builds you out a custom search. So a lot of people were asking us, hey, you know, I'm looking for this style of house in this area. You can do it yourself. Our technology helps you define your property search. That is something that you can do. But most importantly, when you're just at the actual home page, when you land here, before you do anything, I can't believe how many people said this has been the best thing they did moving here. So you go to the buyer resource, and then you can just fill out all of your information here. It takes not long at all. Again, about 30 seconds. And that really helps to define what areas, what criteria, what budget you have. And then we can send you exactly what you're looking for, or help you to book that one-on-one consultation with us. So again, completely free resource, originalhoustontexas.com. It's for you guys moving, relocating here. I wish I had a resource like this when I moved here. So that's why I built it. But back to the vlog.
All right, here we are in the OG, the original section, Jackson, where it all started out here for Elyson. This community center right here, they still have the workout facility. I can see people on the bicycles there inside working out.
Yep.
However, keep in mind, you have access to this. What do you have access to? Well, there's still pickleball, tennis courts. There's the original pool out here. And right beyond that roof point, you're gonna have elementary schools. Actually, one's that direction and over here. So you have 2 elementary schools, not including the charter school that goes from the beginning to the end, which is high school graduation, 10 to 12.
Yeah, so we asked them again, you know, do many people use these? And it's not far. I was gonna try and walk out here because you have the main road, which is 529, which takes you to the 99, which takes you right out to all the commercial and everything that's zoned. And if you actually just go beyond out there to that road, that's 529, and then just the other side of it is all the new development. So it's really not that far. So you'll have access to multiple different community pools and all the workout. And so the other thing that's cool is this used to be an old farmland of rice fields. Look at everybody's out running. Everywhere you look out here, people just out running, jogging. You got a bike rider right over there. And this was the original farmhouse that was here, is what they used. They used some of the farmhouse, the ceiling, and they put it up in this building. So just kind of a cool little nostalgic
I think it's pretty
piece
cool.
of history. We'll go in and see if we can see it, huh, JoJo?
Yeah, I want to look at it.
I like
see.
this stained concrete. You ever see that before? This is actually just brush finished, broom finished concrete, but they stained it to that red look. That's really cool.
Fitness center.
So we got a full fitness center here. You can see people actually in there currently working out. Nice state of the art. And here, JoJo taking this exclusive.
Right here, there's the roof right here. That's the original claimed wood from the farmhouse.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of history.
You can see how it's not like perfectly fitted together. Yeah. You know, some of the joints and stuff. And this is a common area too where you can come, you know, work and stuff if you need,
Yeah,
Joe?
just come hang.
Nice.
So this, this was the original area. Beautiful workout facilities in there.
Come on, give me that turf. And check it out, you got another huge park there. Obviously kiddos down there hanging, but another park and then this turf area.
Yeah. So they'll have events out here. That's why you see these big spaces, Jackson, because they'll do community events.
Yep.
Throughout different areas.
Yeah, and you're always notified of that. You'll be notified of when all these things, you know, are happening. It's a quick way, again, you know, come meet people. But yeah, having those events, movie nights, you know, in the park, whatever.
Movie nights, kids just bouncing around.
They go
Look,
nuts.
it's got a little bounce to it too, right?
A little bit of bounce to it. Yep, and then just over the house here, you'll see it from the drone footage, is the other elementary school too. So that's what's nice. So if you are looking for like resale opportunity, maybe a little bit better bang for the buck.
A lot of great resale opportunity out here. There's even one little section that's gated out here if you're looking for gated. I know some people reach out. Not really necessary out in the suburbs. I know when people come from different areas, that's very popular, but here it's not really that super common.
But that, you know what, we go into a lot of neighborhoods, they usually have one or two sections that are
They'll always
gated.
have, usually have one or two.
So
limited,
if you wanted,
like Dunham Point, you know, the new one out there in Cypress has that little gated section with David Weekley.
So if you do want Katy ISD, a great master plan community, and you want a gated community, JoJo and the team, we'd have to help you find, you know, a resale opportunity. It was Drees Homes too, one of our favorites.
Yeah, that was Drees Homes. That's a beautiful builder. If you guys seen it we've been all over the suburbs showcasing them as well.
Yep. So what we're going to do too is now take you down the road and show you all of the commercial opportunity. And
that's what's exciting to me, Jackson, is all the commercial. I'm telling you.
Not only what's here in the community, but what's going on the other side of 99 for Bridgeland and for this whole area. Basically from 290 down to I-10, this whole area is exploding with Sunterra, Elyson, Bridgeland, all the biggest and best master plan communities. So there's going to be massive shopping centers over there that they say rival the size of the Woodlands, Texas. So
yeah, there's going to be some nice private, some small mom and pop type shop dining.
But the big zone commercial one they're talking about, remember Joe in Bridgeland told us it could be as big or bigger than the Woodlands.
Yeah, because they got over 12 years worth of building out on the Bridgeland side. Yep. However, they are going to have a massive town center. This one's going to be Elyson Town Center.
Yep. So that's what's nice. You live in these communities and you're just right by all of the major arterial roads to get anywhere. And that was something on our call that we noticed everybody wanted to be close to Katy or close to the Woodlands or close to the medical center or close to the energy corridor. And these are all the master plan communities that are right smack dab in the middle of that stuff.
Right smack dab in the middle, Jackson. Again, this is Katy. You have Elyson, you have Cane Island, you have Sunterra. Across, you step into Cypress, Texas, and then you have Mavera out there. Then you get into the Taylor Morrison community, then Bridgeland, and then jump all the way over 290. We're in Dunham Point.
I know if I was moving here, JoJo, I'd be calling you because you know every single one of them, boy.
Yeah, and then we'll go that way. We have Jordan Ranch, Cross Creek Ranch, Candela. Let's get it. Let's go. We will be there soon
JoJo's
enough.
got you covered. So we're headed to the commercial, but we wanted to show you one thing real quick. I'm going to put you out the window. This is that Harmony School of Excellence, Katy, Texas. So this is a charter school, and it is K through 12 with a very highly liked and discussed STEM program. So this is, again, the other neighborhood, the older neighborhood is just to the left we just came out of. And then the first part of commercial use is just right down here. So that Harmony School, the charter school,
So
is in the neighborhood
if you look,
as well.
If you look out here, Jackson, that was the middle high school.
Yeah.
And then this one's attached, same one, but now it's the elementary side.
Yeah, they even have their own football fields and everything here, sports. So that's going to be the charter school for the middle school, high school over there, and then this one is for the elementary, but all of it is kind of together. Harmony School of Excellence.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yep, this is the elementary side of it, Katy ISD. Yeah, those are really nice. And actually, we just drove by, but on the other side back here, there's a kinder center too for the preschool. So all of it would be, just across the street from each other. All right, so again, I'm gonna show you on the map where all this stuff is so you don't get too turned around, but you can see the blue tops of the buildings. That is those charter schools right there. The older section that we were in with the pool and everything is just on the other side of that. And then if you turn around right here, we've got Crescent Park. So this is more towards the front. You can see those buildings and stuff through there. So 99 is on the other side of that. You've got the Target over here. So that is the whole front section. There's more commercial and restaurants right over here. We'll show you that. But this is that area that they are putting in or have a boat launch. So this lake, some of the other retention ponds and stuff aren't as visually appealing. They're still really nice, and obviously kids fish them, people fish them like crazy, but this is gonna have its own boat launch. And so you can already see you have the bridge right here, and this is a really big fishing lake. So you have this massive lake right here that you could bring rowboats out to, canoes or whatever. And now you have your own basically private neighborhood fishing lake, which is really cool. And I love fishing. I'm from the Northwest, man, and I just have to go down here. I haven't seen this yet, so I wanted to come down here and take a look at it myself. All right, so as we approach it, obviously you can see it's got its own little private dock out here, and definitely a spot where you could kick the old boat in right there. But this is a really good sized lake out here. Actually kind of surprised to not see anybody out here, but it is a Monday, midday, so I bet you it gets used a lot. You guys comment down below, you guys use the old private lake here? So anyways, we'll continue on and we're gonna show you all of the commercial, and then right through those trees right there, actually right here, what's gonna be going in right there. That's what you're gonna wanna know, so stay tuned for that. All right, so we are not even in the main new shopping center that's coming, but look at just how cool this looks. You got the very modern with all the black, metal here and the glass windows, but I'm gonna take you down because this is just the middle section, and there's a whole nother part right here. So there's pizza restaurants right over here, Amazing Explorers Academy. So they have, within about a 2-minute drive, there was 3 different children's centers, preschools, right? So you've got one here. You actually have one across the street, which you can't see from here. It's just right around the corner. And then the one that we were at the front over there. So here you've obviously got Corkett. So that's a wine and charcuterie area, barbershop, the Bake Lab, and then you do have some, physical therapy, doctors' offices. And this actually is a huge, this whole section, I don't know if you guys can see through the glass there, you got all those beer taps right there. It looks like about 20 something beer taps, but it's 17 Scholars. They have a huge bar and grill area, and on the back side, I'll take you because that's what's really cool about it, is they have the garage door look to it. So check this out, they can pop all those up, pop them open. There's the other children's center I was talking about, so a preschool there, which makes it so nice to have all of those right in your subdivision. The charter schools, the private ones we talked about, are just right down there. Another preschool center, and then you have the other preschool here, and then you got this massive bar and grill. See the big heaters out back for when it actually is a little bit cooler here. And then you can see Marco's Pizza up there, so there's a bunch of taco restaurants and stuff there. So this is kind of the middle one. There's another commercial strip up a little farther with a few restaurants, and then the main one, the big attraction, is all down here, and that's what's coming soon, plus what is being developed right now out here in the open. So again, these master plan communities, and again out here in Katy, these are some of the same developers as Cinco Ranch. So if you think about Cinco Ranch, there's nothing you don't have there, including theme parks. Don't know if that's coming out here, but they're gonna make it so that you really don't ever have to leave these areas. So we're gonna continue on. All right, so I wanted to show you this last stop here before we really go to the map and organize everything. But as you can see, FM 529, and then the cross street is the Elyson Exchange Way. So down here There's going to be actually more future development, more single family homes. But this is what's been cool is we've actually watched this transition from when we first started vlogging here, and now they've actually got all of the buildings erected and built. So these I could imagine are only a couple months out from housing multiple more restaurants, doctors' offices, you know, shops, anything, right? There's going to be a lot of commercial in here, which is going to make things amazing. Beyond me, I don't know who is honking at me. Somebody. Beyond me here, on the other side is actually a big. It's called EOS. It's a big workout gym, massive workout gym. Even though you've got a couple in the development, and then down the line here, McDonald's and a few other restaurants and stuff. So this is a big spot. Now across the way, that's a Target, but from the drone footage, you'll see it's the biggest Target in the world. And then you have a Burlington Coat Factory, Black Rock Coffee, dental offices. So that's really building out as well. But what's going on, what we talked about at the beginning of the video and throughout the video, is this field right here. You can actually see a bridge beyond there that goes into the backside of Elyson as well. But they're going to be building their own HEB grocery center here, not Kroger, not anything else. So that's going to be really, really nice. And anytime you get the freshest, newest HEB, that is going to be why this neighborhood is going to be the best. But to have your own massive grocery store here now is going to be really big. And so what's cool, you can see the 99 right there. Elyson community, everything that we shot is just right down the street here. So you're just a couple minutes away from 99 to get south down to Katy, to go directly north up to Cypress, right where 290 hits. It's just maybe 10 minutes up the road and you have some of the biggest outlet malls and Costco's and movie theaters. So you get to kind of enjoy all these major communities and live in the most central location that you can. And this development, unlike Sunterra, already has all of its schools built out, or unlike Cinco Ranch, which has already been built out and is all resale, no more new construction. This is the place to be here. So what I want to do next is I'm going to actually jump on the map really quick, and you're going to get a map view where everywhere we went today, and that's going to help you to get a lot more organized and understand this whole entire master plan community and where it resides in Houston. So let's do that real quick. Well, if Elyson wasn't on your radar yet, I would hope that it is, especially if you're looking to go to that west side. Again, we listen to you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the map and I'm going to show you where it's at in Houston. I'm also going to break down the map of the community, and we're going to break down where all of those things are so that you know if you want to move to that Elyson area or community, where you would want to be in there too, because it's a massive development. So that's what I want to do real quick. Let's bring up the map. Here is Houston, Texas, obviously, and as we have mentioned many times on this channel and done a lot of videos, this is the 99 that goes around on the outside, and the majority of the new stuff in the building is out here, right? So you look on the map and you see Katy, Texas, and most popular, what you typically read about, hear about, is Cinco Ranch, so everything to the south of Katy. Today we are up to the north, and one thing I wanted you to notice before we go to the community map is you have this road. It's the only road that runs all the way east to west, or west to east, and takes you all the way in and can actually get you onto the 290 here as well. You have the ability to hit 99 up to 290 here. This is Cypress, Texas. You know, Bridgeland is right here. And you have all of the shopping. We drove this, and it's not very far from the Elyson community. 12 minutes, 15 minutes max, maybe to this area right here. And this is going to be the outlets, right? So you have the Cypress outlets right here, Costco. I mean, just everything and anything you could imagine is right there. The other thing you need to look at is right here, I-10, 99. So this is going to be a massive hub. JoJo went and did it. I haven't done it yet, but the Andretti indoor fast go-karts is just an example, right? I mean, I've taken my kids for birthdays over in this area. There is paintball, massive facilities. There's Typhoon, Texas, which is a giant park. So all of this, but you don't have nearly the amount of people or congestion. But you see this east-west road that can take you all the way into 290, and that's where we're at. This is Freeman Road, and as you can see, the Elyson Center, and the very front of it, where we just finished up, was right here. So you are just minutes to 99, and then a quick trip south, you're in Katy, the heart of everything. quick trip to the north, you're in Cypress, the heart of everything. So it's really an incredible area. And then if we just show you one more thing on the map, you have downtown Houston, obviously, and you have the energy corridor right here, okay? So a lot of people on our call, which we did, and it was so much fun. You guys know who you are. We're asking, hey, I want to be close to the energy corridor, or hey, I want to be close to the medical center, right? And so this is going to be areas that can keep you close to all of that and still be in top areas. And everybody was asking about ISDs. We're not allowed to steer in any way, but you're doing all the reading and the blogs. Katy ISD, you saw the schools there. They're just ridiculous. I mean, it's just unbelievable what they're building. So what I want to do now is I'm going to break into the community map. We were just looking at Houston. Here's 99, where we finished up the video. I was standing right here. So this is all commercial use, and it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And as you saw in that drone footage, there's a bunch of metal buildings back here. One thing that some people were asking us, or do ask us, is, hey, I'm bringing a business here. I need, business space. So this would be a great area where you could live in Elyson and build your business right here in. So there's going to be a ton of retail. I mean, it's just going to be packed up. And I said there's future development going on beyond it. So they're going to develop all of this. No houses breaking ground yet. We were in the very backside. This is where the new high school, middle school, and all that is. All of this is where there's no development yet. So there's a lot of opportunity there, but let's start from the beginning. So when you come into Elyson, this is going to be where the Target is, that Burlington Coat Factory. And then this is going to be where HEB is. And that is awesome to have that. Now, I'm going to tell you something here when I'm done with this map that is also going to be down the street, which is going to be crazy. Just earth-shattering news about this area. So we will get to that in a little bit. You're not going to want to miss it. You work down Freeman Road, FM 529, and we went to the middle shopping area. There was the big restaurant there, gas station, tacos, pizzas. That's right here. There was the wine and charcuterie. So you have this commercial development in here. And as you come through, there's actually one more back here that has about 10 shops in there. So it's another restaurant, few other things. So you have 3 of those in here and a bunch more coming. And then when we were sitting there, just up and over the buildings, this is the original elementary school, right? McElwain, this is the Katy ISD elementary school that is there right now. And so this section to the south, this is all of that section that is the older, the original section. The pool that we were standing at, the second community or the original community center is right here, okay? So this is the original, and so it's gonna tell you online or on the map that the welcome center for Elyson is right here. It's not. It's moved up to the new section. This is obviously, we walked in there, we went and saw it, but that's a community pool that you get to use, workout facilities. And the gated community, which has the Dries homes, is really nice, is down here too. So if you were interested in that, reach out to us, the team, and we'll be able to do this not only in Elyson, but any community. So what we did is we basically did a big loop. So we came right into here. This is where all the model homes are, just right here. And this is where it says Welcome Center. That is the orange one right here. And this is Lakeside Landing. So that is that very first pool that we went to, community. It was on the lake. This is that bridge right there. I mean, you could see just how many people were out walking today using these bridges. Very pretty. You have this big old lake, to fish, to walk around, and that is that community center there. So from right here to right here, you have 2 big community center pools and more stuff coming, definitely future development this way. So from here, what we did is we just went out and then we looped around, and right here where you turn left, this is where one of those orchards were. There's about 5 or 6 throughout all of this community, and the cool thing is, like even just these little spaces where they have enough room in between the roads, they do little parks. You actually see, like right here, you'll see the drone footage. There's a field right here with soccer goals in it. How freaking cool is that? Hey mom, dad, I'm going outside to go play soccer every day. Like all these neighborhood kids probably meet right there and play. I think that's just amazing. And you see that throughout this whole community. So what we did is we came all the way up here and then we turned left. This is where the brand new elementary school is. So we parked here, I walked out and I was showing you the new elementary school. That's where it's gonna be, more towards this west side of the development. From there, we crossed over the road and we went up into here, and this is where it's all just dirt fields right now. There's nothing there. In fact, all of this is where we were actually at. This is not even remotely developed yet. This is where we were standing right here, and that new park is going to be right here. So this whole new section is going to have that new adventure park. It's going to be amazing, and then you'll have that. I'll show you where the other park is that we went to. So not only do you have a bunch of small little fields, community parks, swing sets all over this area for easy access, you have the two major massive parks, two major massive community pools, tennis courts, racquetball or pickleball courts, and those aren't even just at the community centers. They're just in the pocket neighborhoods as well, including one right here next to the big house. So this is where we showed you the new junior high school and the new high school, Freeman High School and Nelson Junior High. So that is right there on the back side of the development. This is going to be another lake, they said, that's going to be a big fishing lake. So really cool. This new section is going to be awesome. As you see, the orange, I mean, there's a lot of development. This is where we were driving through. So what we did is we came back, and instead of going right back to where we went left, and we came up through here and we turned into here. This is where that, if you know, we had people on the call go, you know, I liked Sun Terra because of the lagoon, but I wanted a house over 4,000 square feet, and they don't have them there. So that's why they're looking at Elyson, and we have clients looking in this area. And this was that neighborhood that we drove into, had the big Highland home, the pickleball courts, tennis courts. That was all right here. And, you know, I was talking about the houses on the lake, and you could see all the new development going here. So this is kind of that section with some of the bigger homes. There's going to be other opportunities throughout this community as well, but that's where we were. And then we got back on and we rolled down through this way. And these are, you know, some other little like parks and stuff. The garden is actually right here, the one where you pay $50 a year, Honeybell Gardens. And right here, it actually, I think it says it on this, but this is where, yeah, the Elyson Commons. So this is where that big park was. And this, you can see these are trails. Do you see how these, it's really cool how this whole community is connected by trails. Another great, you know, addition to have. And then, you know, the soccer fields, the dog park, the basketball courts, that was all right here. So then we came back down, hit the main road, and we went over, and then we went down. We went over here to the original area, and then we went back over here, and this is, it was Peak Road. This is where the Harmony schools are, okay? So this is where both of the, this is the massive campus that has both of those private charter schools, the Harmony Schools of Excellence, incredible STEM programs, all of that. So that is where that is. So again, it's more towards that front area. There was 3 different preschools or children's learning centers in this area right here. Then we went down, and this is the lake that you could fish on. So it's more towards the front. And then we finished right here. So the other thing that I wanted to discuss is we were leaving today, okay, and we went just up the road, and you can see right here, Bridgeland Creek Parkway. This is Bridgeland. The new section of Bridgeland's over here. And right here, it was about 5 minutes or 6 minutes from Elyson. This is where future Bridgeland Central is coming, and apparently it's supposed to be bigger than the Woodlands, right? So if we look this up, you'll actually see this is kind of a drawing of what it's going to look like. It's going to have a big, you know, water lake up front. They'll probably have, you know, concert venues and stuff here, but this place is going to be crazy from everything that we have been hearing, building out. I mean, commercial, really high-end shopping. And also, I wanted to come down now. These are like 3D renderings, but you can see, you know, the thing about the Woodlands and all, it's so cool up there. And some of these new areas, even we see it down south, you know, we've gone down there and showed it, is these big central areas where you're just going to have a bunch of different restaurants. You have meeting areas or kid playing areas in the middle. And this one's supposed to be state-of-the-art and massive. So really cool thing that's going to be coming to the Bridgeland area. And like we showed, you know, here, it's going to look more kind of like this, and just be a big, expansive area coming to this same area that we're talking about with Elyson. So not only do we do this with Elyson, we know every master plan community just like this. So when you book your one-on-one private consultation, your Zoom call, like thousands of other people have done, we run through these things so that you can get a better feeling for it when you move here. That's what we love doing. It's our favorite thing in the world. Our whole business is surrounded by that. So there's our contact information, email, phone number. Just reach out to us. That's what we love. This is the video of some incredible homes for sale in Elyson. So if you're in love with it, start checking out a few of these videos here in Elyson.